So I've got options here, but I have to go. I gotta beat it with the Atlas. I have to beat it with the Atlas. Build the ultimate sway back. I can't because it only has 4 laser slots. Live out the Amera Civil War. You're right, kick down the city. Let's do it. Papa Kerensky demands it. Well, there goes that! It's almost like it was just one fucking dropship. Adam Jensen, the villain that accomplished nothing! This really should be more dramatic! Or rather, more impactful, but it isn't. And that's it. So there goes Adam Jensen. He accomplished nothing. The end. What a useless villain. The challenge. The Libera is gone, Uncle. Ostergaard can't help you, and you have no more cards to play. For the good of our people, you must end this. Order your troops to stand down. Our people. That's what this has always been about, you know. Had you only listened to me, I would have never taken your throne. I didn't desire power for its own sake. My only care was for the Reach, its prosperity, its enduring glory. Why hasn't he surrendered yet? He literally has nothing else left. Is he gonna challenge us to a fucking duel? And yet, you reach for that glory on the backs of our people. This thing that you've built isn't who we are. Your directorate has fallen, Uncle. Clinging to it will not help the Reach. Nothing will help the Reach, not anymore. This war has doomed us all. The realm bleeds coming out. We are weaker now than we've ever been. And soon enough, the sharks will begin to circle. Well, if that happens, Lady Arano knows where to find me. Smart ass. So just walk off into the sunset, bro. Just pack it in. You're a talented mercenary, Marlowe Saint. I'll give you that. But can your company hold off the full might of the Capellan Confederation or the Federated Suns? How about the Free Worlds League? Why would House Merrick attack us? House Merrick would just argue itself to death in Parliament. That's what House Merrick does. I don't think we have to worry about the Free Worlds League, guys. Capellans, though. Capellans we have to worry about, but everybody has to worry about the Capellans. The Capellans could have fucked us over today. Federated Suns. Well, we'll just align with them. They're nice. They don't actually really want to do anything. They want to see themselves as good guys. Why would they come kick our sandcastle over, huh? Huh? This guy's fucking crazy. The Capellans are assholes, and nobody can really do anything about them, but everyone has to deal with them. That's a problem for another day. The truth of the matter, Uncle, is that you only have one more decision to make. Will you surrender and save the lives of your soldiers, or will you allow your pride to condemn them? As I said, niece, this war was never about me. Coromodere is yours. Okay. No, Father, you cannot do this. The Reach depends on the Directorate's survival for glory. What are you doing? You told me yourself that if we fail, the realm will die. Victoria, please! The Directorate has already fallen, Victoria. We've lost. Continuing this fight would only cost more lives. Wow, he's actually sane for like 5 minutes. Cost lives, cost lives. You ordered me to kill 11,000 people on Perdition, and now you care about bloodshed? There is an ocean of blood on my hands, Father. I spilled it because you told me it was necessary. Oh, no! It's almost like I have to actually be held accountable for your own actions. Wow, nobles, ladies and gentlemen. Now, okay, so so Ostergaard died without actually fucking doing anything, and he went on a fucking murderous rampage because we killed his son and he had nothing left, so he came to kill us. He came to try and kill us one last time. So Ostergaard dies without actually doing anything, and now Victoria is doing the same thing that Ostergaard did. Why did you kill Ostergaard then? Why do this why kill Ostergaard if you were just gonna turn around and do this? That just seems like, it seems like a completely retarded, unnecessary, superfluous circle to have two characters do the same thing. Not even being in cahoots with each other either. This is, you just wasted a villain. Yeah, Ostergaard basically accomplished nothing! Aside from destroying the Star League base, I suppose. But that was literally the only thing he was here for. He did nothing else. This is dumb. Moving on. And it was, but our gambit has failed. It's over, Victoria. I know it's hard for you to accept, but you must stand down. No, father, you may have gone craven, but I am a mech warrior. I will die before I concede defeat. Can we just, like, J-damn her position right now? We have dropships orbiting with guns, right? Why don't we just fly over and just blap them? You want this world, Kamea? Come and fight me for it. Your lance against mine. At the tourney ground. What?! The contest that we were denied, you and me, to the death for the reach. Lady! Lady, what the fuck are you do- Why would anyone agree to this? Aren't you tired of death yet, cousin? Was the Perdition Massacre not enough for you? I did that for the reach, for our people, it was my responsibility. I didn't have a choice! That's like backwards. Like, yeah, I needed to do it, but I didn't have a choice to. But you don't understand, and you never will. Lady, your father told you it was necessary, and you're just too far in to actually backpedal. Noble problems. And so I will make things easy for you. You don't have to understand why I've done the things I've done. Because that would actually need good writing! You only need to face me in the arena, where I will best you, as I always have, as I was trained to do. You will give me what I want, or your dear Alexander will pay the price. My father was too weak to kill him, but I am not. This is stupid. This is stupid. Obviously, they put the pawns in their hands so they could do this. This is still stupid. This is still dumb. This is just... The gameplay is fine, if a bit questionable. The writing is going really off the rails. Yeah, after the castle, it really did start to fall off the... Just, like... Really, Castle Nautilus was the turning point in the plot for this game. But it was fine up till then, and then after that, it just started to really fall apart. Accept my challenge, Kamea. Accept it, or I will grind him to pulp under my Battlemech's foot. Fight me! Ah! She sounds awfully like a clanner, doesn't it? Accept my betrayal! Ah! I almost pity you. You'll have to fight Victoria. And yours will be the last blood that I spill in this war. Prepare your mech warrior, showman. When I face my cousin in the arena, I want your company by my side. Background! Solaris Gladiator. If she's stupid enough to step into the ring with a Solaris Gladiator, I'm happy to oblige her. Well? Duncan Fisher, you out there? Very good, showman. I am proud of you to fight by your side. I'm proud to fight by your side. Have your lance meet me at the tourney grounds. It's long past time that we brought this war to a close. This is silly. This is dumb.
That mech is ready.
Orion 5. Orion K.
That mech,
Jaeger mech.
is cleared for fighting.
Okay, so, well, they'll let us repair our mechs, right? Right? You wouldn't. We walk into this battleground with unrepaired. You would dishonor us further with this pathetic challenge, Victoria. Let's see here. Let's replace Well, Jägermech and the Trebuchet. Though we're probably not actually going to use them. And then the Trebuchet, because we're not actually going to use the Trebuchet. And then let's just put this Jägermech in the storage. Oh, we have to drop immediately. Oh, okay. I don't even have to go, but you know what? I am going. Alright, so... you know what? Darling in the Battlemech. So, ladies and gentlemen, it seems as though I must actually challenge the enemy in a actually, no, it's perfectly fine. It's fully repaired! It is 100% operational! Never mind! No actual okay, sure. Fine. Alright, Decker, get in here. Okay, the one hard decision is not actually a problem. The fucking Demon Atlas! The ghost of death! I guess protected by my uncle's soul, rest his soul, magically repaired itself in the mech bay. 5 minutes after I got back. Thank you, Uncle Fu. Thank you. Okay, then. So, that's not actually going to be a problem now. Okay. So, where's the Battlemaster again? Where did the Battlemaster go? Oh, there's a Battlemaster. Okay. Okay. That's it. Sure. Nope. Has internal structure damage. It's fine. We don't have Glitch, but you know what? Glitch wouldn't be able to come into this fight anyway. We have to fight with Kamea. Glitch! Uncle Fu! This one's for you. Lord Victoria has Lord Madrea, and she will never stand down. What she did on Perdition has broken her, and now we're going to end this in the way that it so nearly began. A duel. I will face off against my cousin in the Arano tourney grounds, and we will fight until one of us is dead. No, I just made a bad decision. I got Glitch killed, Link. That was on me. But that mission was really, 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 really impressive all of a sudden.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so let's go kill the bitch. Incoming transmission. Victoria, I need you to listen to me. The director has fallen. Our armies have been routed. Even as I speak, the restoration forces are closing in on Cordia City. If you kill your cousin now, the entire Reach will fall into anarchy. And if Kamea wins, the Reach is doomed anyway. You've been telling me that for years now. Was it all a lie, Father? Yeah, it kind of was. Victoria, this is not the time for a debate. You will attend to my words and obey me, as you always have. I order you to stand down for the good of the Reach. The Directorate is the Reach, Father. I will never stop fighting for it. Wallow in your cowardice. I will win this war in spite of you. Ah, my Batchel! Ah, my honor! She's cut the line. You're gonna have to put her in the ground, Lady Arano. She's too far gone for this to end any other way. This is kind of amazing in just that how stupid she is. But okay. She has to be the best! The best! The best! The best! If that is her choice, then so be it. I'll do whatever I must to save Lord Madrea. Fall in on me, Mech Warriors. We have one more wrong to right. Okay, let's go. Why are we outside here, though? Okay, so where's the okay, we're in the tournament grounds. Okay, oh, it's a ring. It is just a ring. Okay, so what's she have? So what kind of bullshit Star League shit does she have? What am I fighting? What am I fighting? Am I fighting a giant, is this Mech Assault 2? Am I fighting a giant torso of an Atlas? We have 2 Atlases. None shall stand against this might. Also, one with fucking Star League tech. Yeah, ER large laser, medium pulse lasers. Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Let's go into the water. Because then we won't have to worry about our crippling heat problems.
Location confirmed.
Okay, so who's
Got
left
company.
here? Okay, so 100 ton. Oh my God! She's got citizen. Those are cataphracts. That's one cataphract. King Crab, a Jaegermech. Why is there a Jaegermech and an awesome? This is actually kind of underwhelming aside from the King Crab. She has a bullshit King Crab that's completely illegal in CBT build rules. Not anywhere near as illegal as the Atlas II, but still illegal. And you can't salvage it. Oh, it's great. Right, okay. She's gonna give us the clamps, guys! I'm here for you, Victoria, and now the justice around. Oh, yeah, How poetic! I have no justice for you, Kamea! No, Flower, I will kill you! I will kill you and then soothe my honor, even though it really dooms everyone else. I am past arguing with. Lady Kamea just says something inspiring. She says something back, spitting in her face. Oh, whatever, who gives a shit? Just shoot. Just start shooting. Just let the bullets fly and let's end this.
Receiving you.
No, I am the best. No, I am the best, and I have honorable reason to be the best. No, I am the best. You can't, I'm still the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. I'd shoot the King Crab, but the King Crab's not in range. Decker, don't die on me now. We still got a very long fight ahead of us.
I can't take much more of this.
There's gonna be a lot of blaps here. There's gonna be a lot of blaps. How many blaps? Oh man, you don't know the amount of blaps. We're standing in water too, so you know what? It doesn't even fucking matter at this point. Okay, so now we will unleash more blaps. Well! One down, Victoria!
Enemy mech.
Shoulda bought case! Shoulda bought case!
Closer, dear cousin. Come closer.
She's gonna give you the clamps! Oh, you stay the fuck away from Decker. Oh, she's got pulse lasers too. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we're gonna shoot that thing.
Reporting heavy damage.
Now we're gonna shoot that thing. Now we're just gonna shoot the shit out of that thing. Cause fuck that thing and everything it stands for.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
I am the best! She has arm flamers. Okay, so what's in this thing, actually? Okay, AC-20, flamer, medium pulse laser, flamer, okay. Just don't get close to it. Okay, fine. Concentrate fire and blow it to smithereens.
Reach.
Starling tech! Flashy lights! Just shoot it, and it dies. Ignore everything else except the big scary clan mech. Damn near clan mech at this point, really. Ignore everything else except the big scary mech with 2 AC-20s. Basic target prioritization, people. Weight class first. Oh, he got the fire twice. He saved the large laser. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hold tight here. We've got one pissed off noble and plenty of firepower to put her down.
Affirmative.
And we just knocked her over.
For the Aurigan people.
Actually, no, we didn't, but Decker can do that now. And Decker's gonna use Vigilance so he doesn't fall over. And then, actually, he's gonna move back. Move back to a place where he can still shoot people. We're gonna move, we're gonna build some evasion, and then we're gonna knock her over. See, now I learned to use bullshit tactics too, Victoria. I learned how to use Vigilance and still do stuff. You will fall this day, literally. Okay. So now I'm gonna move forward one step. And now I'm gonna put my free kill rounds into Victoria's torso. All hail the Aurigan Reach! For the Principality of Zeon! All of this death, this coup, Perdition Mastiff, all of it for nothing. You're not even the best. She didn't even get to be the best. It was always for nothing, Victoria. The Directorate was never going to be the return to glory that your father promised. I know, cousin. I know. Our fathers lied to us. Well, your fathers lied to you. Your father lied to you. Not fathers. Let's not go there. There's no future for the Reach. Wet coughing. You are the hero of nothing, cousin. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Victoria. You left me no choice. But make no mistake. Justice has been served here today.
Lady, they're still shooting at us!
Of restoration.
Lady!
And Cormadir is free.
Princess Kamea, please save your speech until after all the contacts have been removed. Please, please.
I'm on it.
At this point, honestly, after I killed her, I expected the other guys to stand down. But no, she's dead, and they're still fighting.
Good to go.
These guys are... Where'd they find these guys?
Targeting for an alpha strike.
They intended this fight to be hard, it's not. Ancient, this is not...
That.
Ancient, this is not a hard... Oh, there it is. This is not a hard fight at all. This is... I walked my assault mechs into a puddle and fired.
The Directorate must fall.
Which actually, but these builds are actually really hot, and so it's actually kind of hard to do that. It's actually really hard to actually pull these builds off. Mainly because they run so damn hot, but they just gave me a puddle and that did nothing. This is sad. This is acceptable though. This is acceptable for what it is, but it's still really dumb. About as dumb as Victoria's motivations, really. Also, I can't headshot any of them. Yes, this is the end. This is the end. Just give me a minute to kill the awesome. Maybe they gave us water so that their mech builds could work a little better. Because remember she had flamers. She had flamers and pulse lasers and AC-20s. That's a really hot crab.
I'll make it happen.
But now it's a baked crab.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Behemoth, could you reveal the armor of this guy? Four flamers. Okay, so that's that guy. He's, well, you know, let's have a look-see at his armor. Let's have a look-see here. Oh. Alright. Decker, cool your guns.
Full throttle.
I will end this in an honorable fashion. And by honorable, I mean really, 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 really show off. Like a really big show off, because remember, I'm a gladiator. I'm a Solaris gladiator. I can do this. This is my battle now.
Standing by.
Everyone else just
Confirmed. Holding.
everyone else just stand still.
For the Aurigan people.
Everyone else just stand still.
Waiting for orders.
Just stand where you are.
Full throttle.
I don't have jump jets. I can't see a thing. I like how I'm standing right in front of him and he still shoots at Kamea.
Reporting minimal damage.
Well,
Orders.
brace,
Reading you loud and clear.
brace,
Orders.
brace, and now for the final attack. Ah!
Attack.
Oh, he's not dead yet. I need another one. Need another final attack. It's a two-parter, folks. Remember, 1-2. 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. He's still shooting at Kamea. He is still shooting at Kamea.
Tell me what you need.
Remember, folks. 1-2.
Commander.
Give him the old 1-2. All right.
Got it.
All right. All right, here's the showstopper for you. Hey kids, want to see a magic trick?
Physical
Ah!
attack.
How are you still alive? How the fuck are you still alive?
Receiving
Oh,
you.
fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. We're too
Taking
far
a
in. Just stand
protective
still. This hand of mine is
Barely
burning
scratched
red.
my armor.
Its burning grip tells me to grasp victory.
You have my attention. What's up, boss?
Oh, it's a loud roar. Right. I'm mixing up Shining and
Aye,
Burning
aye.
Fingers. My bad. It's been a while since G Gundam. I will now end this fight. I will do it now.
Engaging physical attack.
He's still alive! He's still alive. You know,
Yes, Commander.
Deckard, no, don't.
Roger.
Honorable.
Venting heat and
Honorable
stabilizing.
combat. Even though he has no chance to actually kill Kamea. He's done it 3 times in a row.
Okay.
This is a really robust awesome. This guy might be the best.
Standing by.
He might be the best, but we're gonna punch him to death. Stand down.
Protective stance.
But sir, we can shoot him pretty clear. Stand down! Sir, we could just shoot him from. Stand down, damn it! The plot's already stupid enough. Now it's my turn to be stupid right back. Ah! I missed again! I'll get it
Ready
eventually!
for orders. Holding here.
I will kill him eventually! This is an extraordinarily robust awesome! This man has he has the toughness and durability of several toolboxes!
Roger that. Digging in.
I'm literally breaking everything in the mech. His arms, his legs, his body, his soul, his will
Holding.
to go on. I am truly sucking the life out of him with every single punch. Ah! There it is! Ah, your tears sustained me.
Mech destroyed. Mission successful.
I got a good thumbnail out of that one too. Well, that's the game, folks! We're done. It's all over now. And now we see, apparently, we get 4 million credits. 4 million C-bills. Okay. Lots of salvage, and I like how I didn't take any damage at all. Okay. I am uninjured. Everyone is fine. There are no problems here. Actually, Kamea got the damage the most, but we don't own that mech, so it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, I can salvage the cat. I'm never getting another part of that. Wait a minute, but that means I can salvage. That means I might be able to salvage. But yes! Good! The pulse, even though I'm not gonna be playing the game after this. But hey, look, medium pulse lasers. Star League tech. Yes, good. Nothing else of any importance. Okay, this one trophy mech. Sure, why not? Got a surprise waiting for you after the cuts. Okay. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, I'll dump the awesome. I'll just take I'll take the special weapons, and that's it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of salvage. Okay. 20 items. 20. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? Oh yeah, Deckard took a lot of damage too. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on one side of the screen because it's getting late and we're finally done. We're finally done. It's over. Why is there a salvage agreement for a duel? There's always got to be paperwork, Jack. There's always got to be paperwork. Was it fun? It was entertaining.
I began this restoration because my birthright was stolen, and I wanted it back. Not for the people of the Reach.
That is a
But
gloriously
because it was mine.
red, white, and blue
I
atlas.
wanted war. For all the wrong reasons.
Freedom, damn it, freedom!
But on Weldry, I traded that naivete for nobler purpose. Seeing my people suffering with my own eyes taught me why I must fight. On Artru, I found humility. Blinded by righteousness, I was reckless in my pursuit of power.
Actually, it was totally
It
warranted.
almost cost us the war.
It was totally warranted, though. We needed those. We needed that stuff. We needed
On
that.
Guldra, I learned to steel my heart. I chose necessity over conscience.
Lady Kamea, you're acting like you're the protagonist and not
It
me.
nearly broke me.
Remember who this story was about? You know, me? Hi?
Finally, on Coromidere, the world of my birth, I found resolve. And standing over my cousin's broken body, victory. Only through these lessons, paid for in blood, did I become a ruler worthy of title. A high lady prepared to sit the Cormorant throne, the protector of Coromidere, the sword of restoration. But this question still plagues me. Am I a hero? Did I sacrifice too much at the altar of victory? Do my triumphs outweigh my mistakes?
Not really.
War is a clash between conscience and necessity. An ocean of chaos and bloody compromise. War shapes history. And history chooses its heroes. As for you, mercenary, you made the liberation of the Oregon Reach a reality.
And of course, I'm not.
Every trial I faced would have been my last.
But you're not gonna write that
without your
down.
skill on the battlefield.
She's not gonna write that down.
I still don't know if you fought for honor, or for the thrill of it.
I think you would have known by
belief
now.
in my cause, or just my money. But
Wow.
whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history.
It's almost like I needed character development in my own game, right?
And you know what? It doesn't matter if you believe it, because others do. As
Okay.
I believed in the heroes of my father's stories.
Did I ever doubt if I was a hero or
After
not?
all, when we are gone, stories are what remain.
Okay. Sure. And this will go down as a kind of a janky one. I'm sorry, Hairbrain Schemes. I really like your game, however, oh boy, we need to talk. We need to talk about some things. It's done. Okay, so we're done. We're done now. It's over. So here's the problem with Battletech. It is a competent game, and honestly, I wanted to see this game be made, and unfortunately, I didn't have any money on hand to actually donate to the Kickstarter, or else I would have. I totally would have. And honestly, if this is the product that I got in the end, I would still be somewhat satisfied. The major issues with Battletech are not the game itself, and not its core ideas, but really just everything around that. Did we need a turn-based strategy game in the Battletech universe? Fuck yes, we did. Does this game fit nicely into that role? Yes, it does. But it doesn't do it without issue. No. The story goes completely off the fucking rails into really brain-dead plot contrivances that just kind of power the story along, basically on life support, honestly. It's really easy to see where the writing just kind of fell apart to just service the game and make it complete. The game is still good. The game is still entertaining. There are actually a lot of gameplay issues that really needed to be seen to in the overall thing, like in the beginning, the tutorials being shit. The tutorials are still bad. But it seems like as they keep adding stuff into the game and updating it, they're slowly getting things together and slowly actually, you know, making the game a bit better. Even though it really should have launched with these things. But again, also you gotta respect that this is a Kickstarter game in itself, and this was made on a shoestring budget. So that in itself is kind of should give credence to the game's overall quality, and largely the game's overall quality is acceptable to actually pretty good for where it came from. However, the problems with the game are still really glaring. The writing kind of just, it phones it in by the end. And it does all the things I expect it to, but that doesn't mean it's really good that it does that. It's complete. It's not the most amazing thing in the world. It's not a life-changing experience, and honestly, I don't think anyone who isn't really into Battletech will get a lot out of this game. Even though that seems to be their intention with how they were talking, really, this is a game for Battletech fans and about it. And all the things that are designed to help new players into the game at the expense of, you know, giving Battletech players the game that they wanted is really unnecessary. They kind of dumbed the game down for no reason, and really, they didn't dumb down the game enough to make it really approachable for a new player. Yeah, you can kind of say, oh, it's just XCOM with giant robots and maybe get somebody to play it, but really, a new player who has no idea about Battletech isn't gonna know what the fuck is going on until like halfway into the game, maybe. And then maybe they develop some sort of broken understanding of the game and how Battletech works. Really, this game suffers from kind of questionable design decisions for allowing new players into the game, and it kind of questionable streamlining. If they had just said, we're just gonna make tabletop and make it, you know, into a video game, and that'd be it, then I wouldn't be pointing the finger at the game that as much. If there were problems with tabletop Battletech, and there are, I would say it's more on Battletech rules, and the game would have copied and stayed faithful to the rules, so then it would be kind of innocent in that fact. They obviously should playtest it to see if things work properly or not, but it wouldn't be that bad because it's copying Battletech, and at the end of the day, it was 100% faithful to Battletech. There are still some things about Battletech as a tabletop game that are still really janky. Even if I haven't really played Battletech all that much, there's still some silly things that make it through that really shouldn't. Like the Gauss rifle, for example, but remember, they only gave us one of those. But the major issue is, I think, there's some questionable decisions at the end of development here, or rather at the top level of development. The game itself, delivered, is solid. It's perfectly fine. I don't hate this game. I like this game. It's okay. It's just, would I play the story again? No, I wouldn't. Is the story really gonna... Am I gonna remember the story for anything really good or inspiring? No, not really. I'm gonna remember this game because I started out with dedicating it to my uncle as he was going, you know, in for, you know, cancer treatment. And then, unfortunately, my uncle passed away due to a whole lot of other things aside from just cancer. So that's why I'm gonna remember this game, because I told him I was gonna get him an Atlas. And he said, yeah, go do it. Name it Foo, have it punch the shit out of things. I said, all right, I can do that. That's why I'm gonna remember this game. The story? I'm gonna remember the story by extension. And when I remember the story, it's really just gonna be the dumb shit. I'm sorry. So, the story itself really is not a memorable component of this game. The gameplay itself, it suffers from a few issues that really should have been looked at better. And apparently, from what I hear from Shivaxi and from a lot of other people, that the backer beta had better things about it that they stripped out for some fucking reason. Like, apparently the salvage system worked better, but they changed it to something more brain dead. I don't know what it looks like, so I can't really pass judgment on that. But apparently, according to those people, there were some changes made late in the game that were really kind of silly. But really, this game is rough around the edges, and if Hairbrain Scheme said, okay, we made enough money from making this, we're gonna make a sequel, I'd be still on board. I'd hope that the story is better, but I'd be on board. I'd sit there, I'd play that game. No questions asked. So if you need to, if you're a Battletech fan and you're looking at this game like, should I buy this? Well, you probably already have, honestly, because I've been at this for so long that really the game's been out for several months. Hey, stop playing Fallout and get to work. The problem is that the game made a lot of brain-dead decisions, but overall, brain-dead decisions to dumb down the game to new players that really aren't even there. That wasn't the audience playing this game. And honestly, I don't think new players really had a good experience anyway. Or rather, they had an acceptable experience, and a lot of those problems didn't really help them out. Really, this game needed to... This game, honestly, really, they should have not gone for the cash grab of trying to get a whole new audience. You should have made a quality game that Battletech players and Battletech fans, like me and everyone else, can rally around as being a very good game. And then let us saying that it's a good game be your advertising to draw new people in. That's how it should be. You should make a game that's good to and acceptable in what its audience wants, because it's not like they're making a new goddamn audience for this game. Battletech has been around since the fucking 80s. So, yeah, okay, Ancient, that's a pretty good thing. There's one quote that I read that's actually rather telling. Write a story for one person. If you open the window to make love to the world, you'll catch pneumonia. It's a fun way of saying if you write a story for too many people, you won't be able to please all of them, and you'll just compromise what you're doing while you're doing that. Hey, Persona 5, that guy's got good taste. But really, what this game needed to focus on was just being more of a Battletech fans game. Then we would have had severe, a lot of less problems. A lot less problems. But the story really could have used some help, but again, this was made on a Kickstarter budget, so really you could say that they had to cut corners to get it done. Snake. So, really, honestly, if they made enough money for this to go make a second game, they should, and I'll play that game. But this was just kind of average, or mediocre, middling. It's not really good. It's kind of mediocre trending on bad in a lot of cases. It's a fun game to play, and like I was going to say, if this looks like a good game to you as a Battletech fan, yeah, you should play it because, well, it's not like you're really going to get a Battletech game anytime soon from anyone else, really. So this game is confident at what it does, and if you need a hold, if you need a port in the storm to fill your Battletech urge, and you don't want to be playing tabletop all the time, you want to play a video game, and you don't like MechWar Online or any of the other games like that, you needed this fix, it's good. You can sit here, you can rally around this game, you can carry this game, whatever. I'm not damning this game and calling it bad like it shouldn't have been made. I'm saying this could have been done so much better. And I feel like in a lot of times when people are critical of games, people get really fucking defensive because they're damning the thing that they like, even though they will, if pressured, admit that it has flaws, but they can't be 100% damning because they feel like they'll lose something if they don't stubbornly defend it. That's the slippery slope, and that's why we have $500 golden cathedrals in MechWarrior Online. Really, the game is acceptable. It does what it needs to do. The story is not something I'm going to remember, and honestly, I could sit here picking apart the story all day long, and how it's not actually a story about the player, but the story about someone else entirely, who is assisting the player, and really, at the end of it, it's actually kind of written like this player's actions don't matter, because even as Lady Kamea states, she doesn't really know you. It's written kind of hands-off. It's written so that the player can do anything, say anything, and the plot still just progresses the same way. And again, that's probably just a time expense because they couldn't sit here and write down a billion different routes for the story to go on based on your decisions. They should have, but did they have enough money for that? Probably not. Did they have enough time for that? Probably not. Did they have the writing staff with the amount of, chaps to write that under the gun? Probably not. So, I can let that go. But I can still say that's a problem. You made a story that revolves around someone other than the player. So, really, as I've been saying it and repeating it over and over again, the game is acceptable. And I'm not trying to, ruffle any feathers of the fanboys by saying, oh, it's bad, don't buy it, it's shit, and fuck harebrained schemes or whatever. No. The problem is, the game has a lot of issues that really need to be highlighted and actually need to be, really just more than say, you need to say more than, oh, it's a good game, but it has some problems. Because honestly, you say that, a lot of times developers won't actually fix those problems. So really, what this game, if it has a sequel, it needs to be more of a Battletech fans game. It really just needs to go back and make detailed systems that appeal to Battletech fans, who are the ones that are going to be playing this game, and rely on them, because holy shit, man, the Battletech fan base dies hard. Look, MechWarrior Online still has a fan base, and most people hate that game. Me included. So, really? What they should do is just rely on the fan base to actually do the thing that propels the game up. Yeah, they should make the game easily understandable and easy to play, but they should really just set it from a mindset of, well, Battletech fans are going to be the first people playing this, and they're going to be the people who are saying that it's a good game or not, and these are the people who are going to be recommending it to people. And I know that feels like publisher might say, or producer might say, that's just limiting our market. We need to go bigger. We need to market to more people. But really, this game doesn't this game says that it does, and it makes some sort of concessions and compromises to get that, but really at the end of the day, it's almost like they're really lying. And I know that's probably not their intention, but really, at the end of the day, this is still made for Battletech fans. It's just crippled because it has to appeal to a wider audience that it doesn't even really do that well of a job at. So, and also, really, what wider audience are you looking for? It's not like this game has $1 million ad budget. This game was entirely reliant on fans to get through Kickstarter and actually to, let people know that it exists and to carry the flag. And you're already doing that. So why did you fuck the fans over and cripple the game for new people who aren't even there and won't notice the game exists? Dumb. So, what I would say with Battletech, write a better story. Dear God, write a better story next time. And really, just make the game for fans. Make it the way that, that's good. If it's a little bit, nebulous and, kind of hard to get into, a little bit thick, make some changes to make it a little bit easier, but design the game from a fan standpoint, not from we're going to sell to 1 million people. But then, here's the epilogue. Special thanks to you, too. Right, thanks. But here's the epilogue, folks. All right, so. Marlowe, Darius, Sumere, Yang, Farah. Through your courage, skill, and sacrifice, the Reach has been saved, and I have reclaimed my throne. Without any one of you, our campaign would have ended in tragedy. I can never adequately repay your services or service to the Reach. Well, give us about 1 billion C-bills and we'll call it a day. I need a retirement fund. I want to stare at my Atlas. Or rather, I want to go back to Solaris. Make me a Solaris build with that Atlas. Go back in the ring. That'll be my end game. That'll be my retirement fund. I'll be that Atlas, punching people. Then I'll retire. Go buy a planet. I owe you a great debt as well. Without your company's help, I would be dead. I consider it a great honor to call you my friends. Oh, right. Yeah, there's the cool guy thing. Feeling is mutual, Lord Medrea. Really, Medrea didn't do anything else. We'll miss having you. Maybe not that much. Right. If you ever get tired of politics, you're always welcome on our crew. Maybe we didn't like him that much. A compelling offer, Commander Saint. I'll keep it in mind. Sequel? Yes? Yes. It's a new era for the Reach, and I have your company to thank for it. The director has fallen, Victoria is dead, and my uncle is in chains. You should have let me kill him. You took Espinosa alive. What are you going to do with him? Initially, I was going to try him myself, but Alexander convinced me otherwise. There are risks inherent in holding such a man for any length of time, and the Reach is in a fragile enough state as it is. Don't worry, though. He'll receive the taste of justice soon enough. Consider my curiosity piqued. What did you do with him? We've handed him over to Protector Thomas Cauldron. They gave him to the Space Texans to be tried as the mastermind of the Perdition Massacre. His war crimes tribunal is being assembled as we speak. He went to Nuremberg! Well, there we go. The Turians were quite appreciative of the gesture. Good. We're on good terms with the Space Texans. I'm sure they were. And that's the last we'll hear of Director Espinosa. He brought his fate upon himself. I'm afraid that our time is growing short, Showman. We have a great deal of work to do if we're going to recover from this war. But if you have any questions before we move on to the subject of your pay, I'll be happy to hear them. Well, let's go. Let's entertain this and see what kind of sequel drops they've got. Before we talk money, I'd like to hear what's next for the restoration. After all we've been through, I feel invested in your success. But remember, you're paying me at the end of the day, because I don't got any fucking money. I was wondering the same thing. I mean, you've retaken your throne, and that's wonderful, but the Reach is in ruins. How are you planning to rebuild? Slowly and with great caution. We can't afford to spread ourselves too thin, but neither can we leave our more marginal systems hanging. In the short term, we're going to need to secure funding and support from sources outside the Reach. The economy of the old Oregon coalition is all but destroyed, but our infrastructure is in extremely poor shape. I thought there was an upside. There isn't one. How do you intend to go about getting that support? However we can. Political marriages will be invaluable. Or our sovereignty is our greatest asset. And I'm thinking through ways to capitalize on that. Yeah, we're just gonna marry the nobles off and then we'll be fine, right? We're just gonna shop the women around. Or the men, too. Equal opportunity arranged marriages. Yay, nobility! We'll have difficult times ahead, to be sure. But we'll weather them, Commander Saint. The Reach is nothing if not resilient. And now, Showman, we should move on to discuss your company's compensation. You've certainly earned it. For your exemplary work both on and off the battlefield, your financial debts are now forgiven. Those were the terms of our arrangement, but you deserve a little more than that, I think. From this moment forward, the Argo is yours. I relinquish her into your control. You may consider her a bonus for a job well done. As a second token of my appreciation, a second token of my appreciation is on its way to your mech bay now, Showman. Please accept it with my compliments. Thank you, Kamea. We'll put your gifts to good use. Good. And with that, Showman, I'm afraid that I must return to matters of state. My people need me, and I must get back to helping them where I can. You will always be remembered as friends of the Reach, every one of you. We'll see you again someday, I'm sure. I'd like that. Until then, I'll bid you a very fond farewell. Fond farewell. Bon voyage, Showman. Bon voyage. Be well, Showman. I wish you success in your ventures to come. The image of the view screen flickers and dies. Lady Arano is gone. Also, another thing. Hairbrain, if you happen to secure funding for a sequel and get yourself a really, really good budget, voiced cutscenes, please. I guess that's it. Our contract with Lady Arano is over. The Argo is ours, and we're free to do whatever we please. Man, it feels weird saying that. We can do whatever we want. We're not beholden to anybody. Except the bank, because we still need money. But you know what? Well, this is the mercenary life. We know how to get money. It's a pretty sweet feeling, I've got to say. So, who else wants to go find some new trouble to get into? Peacetime is beautiful and all, but it's starting to feel a little stale in here. I'm game if you are. Doc, you're getting space. We don't need you anymore. Trouble is our business, after all. And we've got more than enough Battlemechs to handle whatever fate throws our way. But can you handle being thrown at the airlock, Doc? Ah! I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm in the mood to earn a few sea bills. Whatever fate throws our way, huh? Sounds like a challenge to me. Actually, I'm ready to turn in and turn the game off, but whatever. Roger that, Marlowe. I'll pull off a fresh batch of contracts. Take your stations, everybody. Let's go find ourselves a new adventure. Honestly, I'd probably take a break right about now. Maybe sell off some of those Orions. Now that the war's over, we're debt-free. We can go anywhere we want on the star map. No more hostile nations or sealed borders to worry about. It feels good, I've got to say. Now that I've reclaimed my throne, the Reach is again at peace. As such, I imagine you're more likely to need this Atlas too than I am. Take it with my compliments, Showman. You've earned it. Well, I've already got an Atlas, lady, but you know what? 2 Atlases on the line will probably do just fine. Let's go to Terra. Let's join Comstar and go to Terra. Known as the Atlas II, the DHT model carries more energy weapons and usually a lighter, more flexible autocannon. It's still has unbelievable protection, at the same time crushing melee ability as other Atlas models. It also should have a completely different autocannon, but you know what? Whatever. Hairbrain. Okay, I suppose we'll put the dragon to bed here, even though we're about done. 2 Atlases. Well, 10 million Seabills, huh? 10 million Seabills, and the fight, well, the fight doesn't end. Our adventure continues. That's a good way to end this sort of game. Even though, really, at the end of the day, it was really, really loose, honestly. It felt like it was a little too loose. I understand what they wanted to do with a sort of a sandbox adventure here, but honestly, it didn't feel like it was very well interwoven in the story. But at least it didn't intrude upon the story as well. It just felt kind of pointlessly, like, you could go anywhere, but there really wasn't much to do. So you might as well stay on the rails of the story, really. So, really, I like the idea, and honestly, once again, for a sequel, you know, if they expanded upon these ideas and, you know, they crafted them and they made them better, it would be a good game. But for a lot of cases, there's a lot of good ideas here that just don't really link up properly, or just kind of, they're there. The exploration is kind of one of those two. We needed more choices. We needed more things we needed more ways to do stuff. We needed more options for intrigue. We need to have our standing actually matter at the end of the day. Maybe we could have, if they had rationalized something, maybe we could have, like, if the writing was a little bit more in-depth and woven into the story, we could have used our reputation with certain, with certain houses or factions in order to change the outcome of the story. But again, probably didn't have the time and money to do that sort of thing. Should they do that in the sequel? Yes. Do they have no excuse not to? Yes. They don't have any excuses. So, Hairbrain, you want to make a sequel? Make it a good sequel. And don't let us see it until it's done. But, ladies and gentlemen, even though we're free to go about and do whatever the hell we want, the only thing I'm fixing to do right now is close up for the night, maybe go downstairs and have something to eat, have a drink, take a wicked piss break, and then go to bed. Because we're done with Battletech. I think I've done my uncle proud with this one. And this is the one game on my ever-expanding list of things to do that I didn't really want to let slip into onto the back burner. Of all the things I wanted to do, finishing this game was at the top of the list. So we're done. So, farewell, my humble viewer base. This has been your hero, your Solaris Gladiator, your Space Texan, your crazy-ass Atlas pilot, Fontaman. And also your wonderful host. But with that, we're done for this evening. I'll probably be back at the standard time next week, on the weekend, to stream more things, and we'll see how things play out from here. The future looks a little bit uncertain in terms of how I'm going to be getting through all of this, but your support and, well, your attendance viewing me streams does help. So, that'll be it from me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, and I'll see you next time.